I thought about doing it and then I thought again. I thought, who'll really care? Sweet Tea is still moving Quad's crap out. Are you serious? Quad's crap? Oh my God, that is trifling. That's why he's Stuart Little, keeping your ex-wife's crap. Oh my God, that's pathetic. So we got Toya and Eugene trying to get their boys ready for the school dance. Oh, Eugene was cute at 17. They gave a flashback of him to high school. He was prom king. Over at Dr. Jackie's, Heffley comes by, and Jackie tells her she got to invitate to the White House, act like she ain't gonna bring her, but then she says, you know, you can come too. Now, you know you can't tease Heffley with nobody's White House invitate. She eats up those respectability politics. Heffley was like, look, I fixed the Met Gala for you. Well, supposedly Phaedra did because she's the one that wrote the check. I mean, the question is, who'll really care about the information? I'm watching Married to Medicine on mute, and I'm enjoying this. I think I may need to do more shows on mute with the closed caption, so I can focus, but not have to hear. I need more quiet and more peace in my life. Oh, Phaedra on a date, child, best fiends. I don't care. I'll say the food on this fake date looks good. So over at Simone's house, everybody in blue. So the girls head on up to the White House. Simone, Jackie, and Heffley. So now the Heifers is getting ready for the Florida Keys trip. Now, Heffley, why you gonna invite Apollo? Child, Andy invited Apollo. Let's be real. Let's be honest. Heffley really gonna say, oh, the couples could learn about how to do a divorce from Apollo and Phaedra. Child, he went to jail as a patsy. Look at me. Look at me, honey. We right here, girl. We right here. Hun. What did Stuart Little just say? It feels weird to be in her presence. I've been through so much trauma with her. Then why did you come running back to the show? You make enough money to live without the show. This heifer got a job too. Why y'all here? Oh my God. I can't with the Delulu. Y'all ran after her, auditioned after her. So we done made it to Key West, and it's already a little awky-boo with King and Dr. G. However, neither one of them Greg and Quad ain't had nothing nice to say about. However, Greg and Quad haven't had a glowing word to say about each other in years. Contessa takes Heffley down, but they kikiing and having fun. So now we getting into teams to play games. We got Team Goldfish with Steve and Simone and Cecil Kids Force Whitmore. You'd have to force me to kid him. That made no sense. Oh Lord, they done put people together who's had issues in the past to get them to work as a team. Well, if Simone can work as a team with her underbite, you can work as a team with anybody. I want a bigger show. So we all go to lunch and we gonna play some games. We got Team Snapper, Shark, Goldfish, Starfish. Oh God, Simone done some t-shirts just for Phaedra. These kinds of bitches. Or bitches like these. Simone said, what kind of bitches were we? What kind of bitches are we? Tell us, Phaedra, tell us. Quad said, well, people took offense to these type of bitches because these type of bitches hanging out with the vice president. Phaedra's like, well, y'all are those type of bitches if you that butthurt about it. Yeah, but you saying that in the confessional, not at the table. Phaedra thinks that she's above y'all because she's broken the law and gotten away with it so many times, allegedly. She got 10 jobs. She Ricky, she lawyer, she undertaker, she Ricky master. But let's get to the events. Oh, we gonna get problems out, go home stronger and better. Y'all say that every trip, and y'all just come home ready to argue for the reunion. So we head off to a relay race. Quad's starting to look weird. Like, maybe she lost a little weight, and it's like you didn't need to lose it. Her face looks odd. Like, you know what? Like, it's a 90s setting powder. You notice how, remember in the 90s when a black woman would have on makeup and you take her picture and there would be like a white hue? I'm getting white hue. It's weird. Is it setting powder? Oh, God. A Botox commercial says, Botox could spread. Talk to your doctor if you have trouble swallowing. Wait, what? It could just move and you can't swallow? Yeah, thank God. Just hold up, baby. Just hold up, because we ain't doing that shit. Oh, my God. It could migrate? What? So we doing some paddle boarding. It looks fun. I've never paddle boarded. I don't have the best balance. So if I'm going to swim, I'm a swim. But I don't like half in, half out the water. Either I want my ass in the water or out the water. Don't put me on nothing where I'm going to be falling in every 5 minutes. Ha! Oh, God. Jackie husband said, well, look, I ain't going to fit in that kayak. I ain't going to fit about it. I ain't going to fit up in it. Aw, Sweet Tea gonna paddleboard and face her fears. I would say I honestly feel like I could watch this. I could do the dog park. All right, well, this the shit. Let's get to the next one. The whole first half of the season has pretty much been a yawn. Like, them getting back on the good foot with Quad, you could have skipped it. The Hefferly drama could have skipped it. Phaedra's brought nothing. She hasn't brought shit but Apollo ever since she got on the show in Cadillac Kimberly's rehearsed reads. Let's get to the next episode, and I'm going to review that while I walk Bronx. You may as well get 2 dog parks in. So we open the games with Eugene making fun of Stuart Little's vigor for Viagra and eventual wipeout. Simone wins because she cheated, but after that we head to a pool party. Hefferly makes Simone a strong drink to get her started at the party because it's going to be one of Hefferly's events. However, Phaedra's rental man is here because she knew that she was going to bring Apollo, and Hefferly thought Phaedra would be single, and she said, Heffer, I'ma fuck up your plan to have me looking lonely and sad. Couples trips means 2, not 1. And at my expense, you won't be having fun. However, Hefferly inviting Apollo to talk about forgiveness and marriage and how to move on and what not to do, that is messy. That is top tier messy. That is just trying to start shit in the name of Jesus. In Jesus' name. You always make your shit holy. You always bring Jesus into it. And Jesus is always like, now why am I in it? I was already on the cross and now I got to put up with your ass? Heifer. But, Phaedra, why you gonna say you ain't fucking your man on this cast trip that you're not there yet? Are you still lying for your mama? Because I know you ain't lying for us because we know you fucking and sucking that. We know you are the hair doctor. Maybe that's what you mean. You just doing head. You're just giving a little oral sensation. No vaginal penetration. What are we saving it for? Posterity? But child, we get to the games and I think y'all know each other as couples. It's no longer a competition about who knows each other better as a couple. Y'all been married 850 years. You know every coochie crack and every ball wrinkle. If you don't know, you don't need to know it. Don't know by the car. I can answer the questions at this point. Y'all play the same games every year, ask the same questions to each other every year. The shit's old, and so are you. But child, Quad talk about busting it wide and having a kid in front of childless Gregory. And Gregory If you wanted a kid, you could have adopted. I'm tired of you and your lies. But then Quad talk about throwing them a baby shower, and it's like, you wouldn't throw him a baby, so that's weird. That's very, very weird. It's that low-key, high-key shade. And that continues for the next 15 minutes where Quad's saying, oh, I don't care, and I'm happy for their marriage, and I want them to win, and I've got a king, and Greg don't care, and he's trying to shut Quad up, and Quad talking. And then it's, well, I fought for my marriage, but then the marriage wasn't healthy, and I don't care what you think, and we don't care what you think, and we don't care what you do. A narcissist revealed, we're good, sweetie chirping. Don't talk to me like that. The bullshit's bubbling, bullshit's brewing. Now, Toya was the first person to say that Quad was going to throw the baby shower for baby Lunsford. Toya got to point out, it's awkward because Dr. G is right behind you. You starting shit. Ooh, you starting shit. So as the little dust-up kicks up, Simone says the hotel sent a text the night's over. Good, I'm sleepy too. Cecil Waste Your Money Whitmore said, let it be said, Heffley didn't fuck the night up. It was somebody else. Quad still drunk. I traded that motherfucker in to become Mrs. King. You never wanted him. He was always a stepping stone, a meal ticket. Burger was good. It hit every spot. That burger was like a man. Gone. Ah! Oh my God. Now that was funny. However, over with King, while Quad's ranting and raving, he said she's still bringing that trauma from the past into the present. Well, so is the show. I mean, y'all all decided as consenting adults to get paid to rehash this trauma. So let's not act like we ain't doing it for a cute check. There's a certain level of woe is me, but there's a certain level of why are we all here? And everybody got enough money where they ain't got to be on this show. This ain't Love and Hip Hop. Oh, God. We found out Greg's middle name is Cicero Lipschitz. Pop Sick Cicero. The therapist said Quad is giving us some pressured speech right now. Let it out. So Sweet Tea says if she gonna talk about me, I'm gonna clap back. Gregory don't want her to clap back. So now Greg mad and she mad, so they pissy with each other. Oh, God. Do we care about Sold in Salt Lake City? Do y'all want me to recap it? So Stuart Little is tired of the negativity. Let her move on. So he storms off to walk and calm down. Sweet Tea sees that his buttons is being pushed. Y'all should be a united front, not divided fools. So T goes to talk to Cone, Tessa, and Toya, and they tell him just let Greg walk. Ah! Girl. Toya, you are the messiest heifer around. I like you, but I just want you to know you ain't shit. You are messy as hell. But keep your checks going so you can keep moving every 15 minutes. You really gonna tell Toya really gonna tell Sweet Tea, well, you know G really upset because he hearing about all the sex that he was missing out on for over 3 years while she wasn't putting out. And meanwhile, she's with this man every time he moves, his chest flexes, and he's all tall and handsome and built, and he's all old and cootie. And Sweet Tea said he don't care about all that. And Toya like, no, he does. He does. He's furious. And the sad thing is he is, but also he keeps saying he wants a kid. He wants a woman to raise it for him. He wants a kid, but he don't want to actually do the work of being a father. Otherwise, he'd have a kid. Rent a womb. Foster. You don't want nobody's child. You want to tie a Quad or a Sweet Tea down to raise it and do all the work and heavy lifting and emotional labor so you can golf. You ain't going to mess up your golf schedule. And that's why you ain't never found time to parent, but you find time to fuck. The thing is, Greg should not care about Quad because one, I done had that. It's over. It's done. Glad you with somebody new that can take care of you. But I got a young, fine thing. I've got fresh cooch. Fresh cooch. So he should be, swimming in youth. I feel like they both should be high-fiving they come up. But the fact that they both are trying to upset each other is sad. Neither one of you have really moved on. Because I wouldn't give a shit. So much of a shit I wouldn't be on the show. See, Dr. Damon said it. Well, watching him and his ex-wife talk about all the stuff for 10 years. He's been talking for 10 years. Don't talk about it, be about it. Damon said I couldn't deal with it. Oh, I guess we're not getting an extra 15 minutes. Well, that was the shit.